took a few seconds for that to sink in. And I think being prepared that it was always going to go to another appeal, I didn't really have any sort of feeling, I think, when the verdict was read out last night.
Amanda Knox is saying there is no way she's ever returning to Italy, but I imagine you would want the Italian authorities to press through with extradition?
Yeah, I mean, assuming yesterday's decision is upheld in the Supreme Court in spring 2015, yes, if somebody's convicted of a crime, they should obviously serve that punishment. And if, as I say, certainly if an extradition law exists, I would expect the Italian legal system to press for that to, be supported by America and for her to be brought back to Italy for punishment.
Amanda Knox has said that she would like to talk to you and your family. Are you ready for that? Do you ever see a day when that might happen?
I think it would be very difficult to be sat face to face with someone that's been involved in such a big case. As I said, at the moment we don't know whether they're guilty or not, and almost regardless of the outcome, it would be very difficult to almost build that bridge, given everything that's happened with both sides and both families. You
both look like you're coping with this extraordinarily well, given the appalling circumstances. Is this something that you've developed as time has gone on? You've got better capable of dealing with these highs and lows in the legal system here?
I think so, yeah. I mean, if I think back to that horrific night that we first found out, plucked from obscurity and suddenly finding yourself in front of the world's media and having to deal with all this, it's horrendous. But as you said earlier, it's been 6 years, it's been going on. There's a lot going on in the background that members of the public aren't always aware of, but we're always having conversations with our legal team. So very much, we've just come to dealing with that and having to get on with our lives at the same time, because I think with this and any testing incident in anyone's life, it's really a case of either getting on with things and doing the best you can, or crumbling, really.
Has it changed you? You found out more about yourselves in all this?
Yeah, it has. I think it's difficult to know how we're meant to be now. It's very difficult being without my sister. There's so many things that happen that I want to tell her about, or want to call her about. So yeah, it is very difficult every day. And as Lyle said, from our point of view, dealing with the media and dealing with court and stuff like that, we've learnt to deal with that. But in terms of meds, it's still very difficult.